When it comes to anti-aging skincare, one of the questions I get most often is exactly what do I need in routine? Because there are so many products out there and I know it can get really confusing. So I like to do this every once in a while on the channel and take a moment and give you just the basic items, products that you need in an anti-aging skincare routine without all the fluff and stuff that a lot of lines put in there. Now, it doesn't mean if you have special issues like age spots or hyperpigmentation or crepey skin or even textured skin, which a lot of us deal with, that there aren't specific products for that. But just a basic down and dirty, what products do I actually absolutely must have in a good anti-aging skincare routine? And there are 5 of them, and I'm sharing what they are in today's video. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Here we are in the holiday season. A lot of people are buying skincare products for themselves or for other people. And when it comes to anti-aging, as I said, there are really just 5 must-have items. Now, if you're new to the channel and not familiar with me, I'm Chris Gibson. I'm a skincare expert, esthetician, been doing this stuff for 35 years, here to help you find skincare that's gonna work for you, not into your wallet, and not do more harm than good. So if that's the type of content you've been looking for here on YouTube, I welcome you to the Chris Gibson fam. First and foremost, is the appropriate type of face wash. Now, I talk about this a lot because the face wash step is one of the most important, maybe the most important next to sunscreen, that you need to have right. And the reason for that is your skin type is going to determine the pH level that occurs after you use your face wash. For those of you who have oily skin or oily acne-prone skin, a clear foaming face wash is going to be the choice that you want to make, as long as it's not over drying. Now, this is actually my own formulation over at Clear Revolution Skincare, and it is designed to remove oil, dirt, bacteria without over drying the skin, which means that it's made with glycerin and water and very mild surfactants. For those of you who have normal, combination, and oily skin, you don't want to use a clarifying face wash. It's going to be too harsh and too drying. You want to use a creamy, hydrating type of face wash. This is also my formulation over there at Clear Revolution Skincare. And the reason for that is that we want to maintain as much of the natural oil and moisture in the skin as possible. Test for all of us, regardless of skin type, is that our face never feel tight, dry, stretched out, or squeaky clean. If you have oily skin and it feels that way, your skin is going to produce extra oil and you're not going to be happy. If your skin is normal, combination, or dry, your skin's going to be extremely dry, your pH is going to be off, and all of this affects how the next product you put on your skin is going to work. The next must-have, vital product that you need to have in a skincare routine for anti-aging is a vitamin C serum. Now, there are tons of these on the market today. I've talked about many on the channel. This happens to be dermatologist's version, but there are several really good vitamin C serums out there. The issue is they can run anywhere from about 30 bucks all the way up to 150. So you want to keep in mind, no matter what brand or price you're looking at, a 15% L-ascorbic acid version is the most effective when it comes to that type of vitamin C serum. And if you have sensitive skin, you want to look for vitamin C serums that are made with sodium ascorbyl phosphate. Now, I will put links to the types of products I recommend and talk about in today's video down below in the video description box for you guys to check out when we're done with today's video. Now, the reason it's important to use a vitamin C serum every morning in your skincare routine is because of the antioxidant action that it does for your skin. It protects your skin, the outer layers of your skin, from free radicals, damaging things in the environment like pollution and sunlight. Yes, it actually helps prevent sun damage to your skin. It even helps prevent the formation of those melanin pockets on the skin that we call age spots and hyperpigmentation. So vitamin C, very important step in your skincare routine. Okay, now the next must-have vital thing in an anti-aging skincare routine, especially if you're over 30, is an exfoliation step. Now, this doesn't have to happen every day, but you can do it every day using a type of sponge. This is a Buff Puff sponge that will help lift off dead skin cells that build up on the outer layers of the skin. The problem we all face is that as we get older, cellular turnover slows down, which means that buildup occurs much faster and on a more regular basis. That makes skin look textured, that makes pores look larger, skin look very dull, and it also helps contribute to fine lines and wrinkles, all of which we want to try to avoid. So daily with a Buff Puff sponge, or you can also use a glycolic acid or lactic acid serum in your skincare routine every day, right after vitamin C, to help speed that cellular turnover up. One of the products that I use most often and talk about on the channel is Alpha Skincare's 14% glycolic Skin Renewal Serum. Yeah, really long name. A lot of times they are in skincare, and I don't know why. But what glycolic acid helps to do is actually loosen the bond between those skin cells still stuck to the skin and the new skin underneath, helping them to fall off or shed much more rapidly. Now, skin's not going to peel. It's not a skin peel, although they do make skin peels with glycolic acid at a much higher level. Glycolic acid simply speeds up the natural process that's already in place of shedding those old dead skin cells. Within a week to 2 weeks of using glycolic acid every single day along with vitamin C, you're going to see a marked difference in the tone, texture, the evenness, and smoothness of your skin. The next vital step in a good anti-aging skincare routine is to make sure you are using the right moisturizer for your skin type at the right time. So there are a lot of situations where a lot of us are using a very light daytime moisturizer and at night using a slightly heavier or night cream style moisturizer. So in your daytime routine, we want to trap as much moisture in the skin. That's going to help the skin look better, but it's also going to help that vitamin C serum and glycolic acid work even better by keeping skin hydrated. Now, I like hyaluronic acid or polyglutamic acid type of moisturizers because they attract moisture from the air onto the skin and help keep it hydrated for much longer periods of time. This is Neutrogena's Hydro Boost for extra dry skin, which I tend to have in the wintertime. And it just takes a dab of this over the same areas to provide that all-day moisture that your skin is really going to need. And for daytime, it wouldn't be me if I didn't talk about the fact that you need to be wearing sunscreen. If you don't wear any sun protection at all, over time, you're going to accumulate a ton of skin damage. You're going to show a whole lot more visible signs of aging from that accumulated damage from the sun. Whether you use chemical sunscreens or mineral sunscreens, whatever sunscreen you'll use, please use. I prefer mineral sunscreens. This one's by Versed. It's new. These new generation of mineral sunscreens have a slight tint to them. So there's no more of that kind of shiny white cast that goes along with the old versions, the old formulas of these. This is an SPF 30, which is more than enough, 30 over 30, as we always say. And then you just want to make sure that you apply sunscreen to all of the areas that are exposed on the skin. Now, I'm doing my face and my ears in this video, but you would want to do your neck, your chest, the back of your neck, especially you guys who always forget that, your hands, your arms, anything that's going to be exposed to the sun needs to have sunscreen on a daily basis, or all of this work that we're doing and talking about today is not going to do you any good in the long run. Now, when it comes to the nighttime skincare steps, the next vital product that you must have in your skincare routine is a retinol type of product, whether that is retinol itself, which is over-the-counter retinoid, tretinoin, which I happen to have here, this is tretinoin, or retinaldehyde. Now, the thing that makes having a retinoid in your anti-aging skincare routine so important is because it is the only topical that we have today that can actually penetrate enough of the upper layers of the skin to help produce better collagen production. So it actually helps plump up the skin over time, lifting out fine lines and wrinkles. It also contributes to that cellular turnover, and it helps reverse, yes, reverse, some of that accumulated sun damage leading to those visible signs of aging. The other thing to understand about using retinoids, whether it's retinol from the drugstore or tretinoin from your dermatologist, is that there is usually an acclimation period that your skin goes through where it doesn't quite like that chemical change process that happens on the skin when we are using these type of products. Retinol or tretinoin has to go through a conversion process into retinaldehyde, then into retinoic acid, which is what your skin actually uses. And it is that conversion process that happens in these formulas that can sometimes trigger a reaction in the skin. That can be dryness, redness, flakiness, irritation, usually subsides after about a month. So if you can put up with it, you really end up with great looking skin. In fact, years younger looking skin. Now I want to circle back around for nighttime on moisturizers. If you have dry skin or you're over 40, you really should consider using a heavier night cream that contains ceramides and lipids to help build up the lipid layer on the skin. You could still use your lighter hyaluronic acid, polyglutamic acid type of moisturizer first, but that capping process of using a really good night cream holds all that moisture in, helps your skin accept your other skincare products much better, like retinol, and sets your skin up for a very healthy, great, youthful looking start for the next day. And for even more ways to roll back that clock on skin aging, be sure and check out this video coming up next. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the channel. You know how much I appreciate you. Stay beautiful, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you over on the next video.